Welcome to Quackalope. Today we are here at
Ivy Studios.
Ivy Studios.
It's helpful if you're going to introduce the video and like steal it from me. I mean,
I love that she jumped in because you're like, all right, let's go. And it's just,
yeah, she was.
It's helpful if I know names, but today we're here and we are going to give you a playthrough of Bantam West.
Now, just specific caveat: we're down here at Ivy Studios filming some special content on a special game. You got a new thing coming out.
yeah.
His hat might give you a clue as to what it is.
It does. It's called Mythic Mischief.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that you came back because I didn't get a chance to fight you head.
We're gonna do a 3-player head-to-head.
Yeah.
So,
That'll be fun.
But
I'll
I showed up last night to touch base with you to say hi, talk about what we were filming today, and you happened to go.
Yeah, I said, have you played Bantam West?
I said, well, yes. Yeah, we have a copy in the car that we've been meaning to get to the table.
Which I freaked out about because I played on Tabletopia 2 nights ago, and I'm not good at Tabletopia. And so when I found out you had a physical copy.
Is anyone good at Tabletopia?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. When I found out you had a physical copy, I was like, can we play that?
Yeah, you did. So we spent some extra time going over the rule book, setting up, getting things scheduled. This is not going to be a full gameplay, so don't expect to see a hardcore winner. Instead, Bantam West is going to be an open world Western game where we're able to do any variety of things, from building cabins to burning them down, depositing money in the bank, going hunting for special legendary predators, fighting each other, betraying our companions. There's a whole myriad of things that we can do. And we're going to do some of them. We're going to play through about 30, 40 minutes, probably a few turns each, showing you how this game operates on the table. If y'all enjoy it and want to see more, we have a copy that's floating around with us. We might be able to get a full gameplay in down the road. But for now, I wanted to give you a chance to play it in person.
So much.
We wanted to show it off a little bit.
I want to have my first play, honestly.
We still have a few other videos that have to get done today, and so we're gonna spend a little bit of time diving in and then swinging back. Do you want to give a quick overview of what's happening here?
Yeah. So in Bantam West, you are really in an open world. You have a lot of different approaches you can take to score points, but it's really nice that it does give you a little bit of a guide.
Yeah.
And so
you have a target. You have objectives. The main goal is to score a variety of or a specific amount of stars or victory points throughout the course of your campaign. And everyone has a variable way of doing that. From your own custom cards, like I'm the wealthy vagabond.
Of course you are.
One of them standard.
Not very wealthy, though, in real life.
The second one is customed with a set of 5 objectives. But then you also have cabins, you have riders, you have horses, and you have your own personal player goals.
I love that every player kind of has the same thing where you can get points from riders and cabins. But then you have a random unique thing that is the benevolent frontiersman for me. It's this left-hand card and the right-hand card that give you objectives. But then you get to choose one of your 3, I can't remember what these are called.
Story cards.
Story cards,
These are your personal narrative. So every character is playing, instead of being a faceless kind of wanderer, you're actually playing the role. Like I'm Levi Mercer, the Marauder. I have a story that I'm playing through, and when I start the game, I have the choice between testing my might against other newcomers, recruiting troops to build a militia, or tracking down bait to hunt legendary creatures.
I love that.
That's the story that my character is playing. When I play with another faction or another character, I'm able to utilize their narrative to accomplish my goal.
What I like about that too is it really adds to the replayability because that'll be totally different depending on which of those you choose at the beginning.
He was making an open world game and didn't want to have faceless ambient characters. You know, the your name here blank. And I really appreciate it because it leaves an open world game where I'm playing. It plays like a video game in a lot of ways.
It does.
I'm playing as if I'm stepping into the role of someone that's functioning here, and I can do anything I want with them, but they're still their person. So let's start with you, Shira. Who are you playing, and what's the objective you took?
I am playing Hannah Wild. My nickname is Big Sis.
Okay.
And I think I'm an arsonist, and the objective I chose fits my character. I am going to set fire to the frontier and watch it burn. I want to set fire to all the cabins.
Okay.
I'm glad it's the cabins and not just the frontier in general.
I mean, but if we're in them, there's a chance that
hopefully it'll burn you down too.
It could. I mean, and I believe the frontier can catch fire, so there's a chance. Okay. Well, there's 2 cabins on the board right now, and you might ask yourself, well, why would we build more cabins if we know that's what she's going for?
You get points for building them.
We get points for building them and to upgrade our specific items, hunting, mining, foraging, and logging, which give us special abilities. You have to build them to get to master. Over here with Levi Mercer, I already established mine. The track that I've taken is track down bait and hunt for legendary beasts. Now, there's a few basic beasts out here right now that I can engage with, but my objective is going to be to get the resources I need to lure them and show up for a fight. Now, if I don't capture them when I fight them, they're going to disappear again, and I have to retry.
Oh, man. Can they kill you?
They certainly could.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they certainly could.
So my objective is to establish an underground network of safe houses. Safe houses are ones that can't be burned down. Now, they don't give me points like my cabins do. Yeah. Well, they do give me points.
It's just a barrel dug into the sand.
Points. Yep. But the fun part is I can fast travel in between my safe houses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're able to establish, I mean, really a network in
the
here.
hidden acres.
Sounds like an underground network.
Yep. So each region on the game board has what's called a hidden acre.
Yep.
And you have to pass a skill check to get into it, and then I can build a safe house there. But it has to be in the hidden acre.
Yeah, so last few things we're going to go over before we start playing. I'll have you go over the main board, and then I'm going to go over our personal board to talk about what people are seeing there. So over here on our personal board, we have our character card. We have our vigor, which is going to be our health down here in the bottom. We have our main skill checks or objectives, which slide up as we complete them, giving us abilities like mining. If you've upgraded it, will allow you to ignore frostbite. And I believe mine are already up too high, right? Because I don't get that second
you should
bonus
just be
die
at the dice there,
immediately.
the top dice.
It's just showing the beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
Down here, we're going to have our cabins, our recruits, which we could betray. We have our mount if we decided to get a horse. We have all of our additional stats, and these will be dual layered, I believe, when it's actually produced, along with a bunch of miniatures and stuff people should check out. But agility, strength, MAL. What's MAL?
Malice.
Malice, sneak, and willpower, which allows us to re-roll dice and have a little bit of control over the dice rolling.
Which is such important part of the game, I realized while I was
It is. We have our cargo hold, our victory point track, and then finally down here our speed, which is going to be our movement. All of those stats can be kind of upgraded and modified.
Yep.
And the main board here.
Yeah, so the main board, you have the 4 main regions, which you can get to by leaving different parts of the town. And something I found really cool is that all these colored circles actually mean something. It's line of sight. Yeah. So if you are on a color circle matching, they're called acres, matching another colored acre, you have line of sight to whatever's there, and you can attack it or be attacked by it. And so some circles are their acres are going to have 2 colors, and they're able to be seen by both regions. And I found it interesting just how the board kind of starts.
Well, have you ever played Unmatched?
I haven't played Unmatched.
It's a similar system to that skirmish game, right? The idea of line of sight and movement based off of this color grid.
I like it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Can you explain how you actually physically do this? So how do I burn down a cabin?
So
I know how to build it.
When you show up and are outside of a cabin, there's going to be a few different things you can do. For instance, my personal cabin here are these standard cabins up here. You're going to have to make a malice check of 8 for mine, of 7 for those, in order to light a fire and burn it down. Now,
there's something underneath here as well.
You're going to need a torch, which is going to be over here, and I think in one of these pieces of special gear.
They got one right here. Nope.
There we are. You are going to need something to light.
You got to
the
go through the whole stack to find the one you want?
Yep, you certainly can when you come to the shopkeep here. So you can do a check of malice in order to do that if you're able to accomplish that, or you could go ahead and have a torch, which is going to allow you to just set a fire.
So I don't need the torch per se.
You don't need it necessarily.
But it'll help me.
But
it'll help.
It certainly helps.
And then what's this bottom ability down here?
Well, go ahead and read it out. We each have asymmetric abilities there.
Mine's the arsonist. Bar the door. Barricade a cabin's door from the outside, trapping its inhabitants. If I fail, I lose a vigor and discard a barricade piece.
So
do I have barricade pieces?
You'll spend a grit in order to, you should have somewhere around here, but we can just use any token.
Yeah. Okay.
You should have the ability to lock someone inside a cabin before you set it.
That's so evil.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Guys, build cabins, why don't you?
Sounds great.
I'm not sleeping in mine if I do build one.
We see her buy a horse and run across the map. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this gameplay here. Do you want to start?
So, on my turn, I am going to be using grit in order to do actions. And so I am going to be leaving the train station here, and I'm going to spend a grit to move 3 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, and then that would take me all the way over there.
You can see color matches color.
Yeah, I'm realizing I actually want to go this way. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to spend another grit, and I am going to pop out right here.
Right down here, I believe.
It's actually right there. It's the city icon
it's
there.
not the same
yeah,
color.
It's the city icon. That's because line of sight doesn't carry over.
Yep. And so I have spent grit enough to move 2 more spaces, and so I'm going to do that. I need to get to a place where I can forage, so I'm going to have to spend even more grit to get there. All right, so I'm going to come out to here.
Now, you are crossing a tile, so you're going to have to take an event card.
I'm going to get an event card. So I found the Wandering Merchant. You come across a wandering merchant resting his weary horse by the side of the trail, sporting a flamboyant feather in his hat and a roguish smile. With practiced charm, he leads you to his coach wagon and shows you his wares. Buy resources for $1. He sells resources for $2. All transactions must be made once and then discard this card. Unfortunately, this would have been lovely at a different time. I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and discard that.
Anytime on your turn when you cross from tile to tile, there's kind of like a midpoint or a stop, which is going to be an event. There's a variety of them that can happen, and in our prototype we have...
Are they all positive?
I mean, they're not all positive, but most of them...
A lot of them have a good effect on them that
you might stumble around, along pestilence, and some would say pestilence could be positive from time to time, but not that often.
Not often.
Yeah, not often.
All right.
You have 2 more grit to spend.
I do have 2 more grit to spend.
It kind of makes the crossing a bit riskier.
It does.
But also could be
sometimes
beneficial.
Sometimes it does help. All right. So I'm going to spend another grit to get to here, and then I'm going to forage. So I'm going to spend a grit to forage, and then I'm going to roll a dice. And I need to get a 4 or higher in order to forage right now.
Now, what's going to be modifying this die roll?
Nothing.
Anything at the moment?
Nothing is modifying this. And I rolled a 2, which is not great.
No.
But I am going to spend a willpower in order to re-roll this because I really want to forge. That's what I walked all the way out here for. So I rolled a 1.
It's not going to work. That's
so
worse.
I'm going to spend another willpower.
You can't go down from there.
You can't. It can't get worse. If I were to spend another willpower after this roll, I could, but I would lose a vigor, which is our health points.
You lose a little bit of health. Now, the only way you get back willpower is going to be by resting in a safe area.
Yep. Or if I were to completely expire and go back to the doctor. So, yeah. Hey!
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to get a forage token. So could you hand me one of those plant tokens over there?
And you just get 1?
I just get 1 for now, but eventually you're going to upgrade to Journeyman. And to get Journeyman, I have to get 2 of these in 1 turn. Now, I didn't have enough grit to do that, but now I've kind of started off my cargo slots here, and so I'm planning on beginning of my next turn getting more.
You're going to
get more. High talent back to town. I luckily am out of range of both of these. It was a little risky with being in sight.
Bobcat's going to move 0 to 1. Bandit's going to move 0 to 2.
0 to 2. So I am in range.
No, you're not.
There's no attachment.
Nice. I thought it was attached here. Thank goodness.
No.
You were actually.
I already counted. I was hoping you'd get killed.
I planned this so well. So I have avoided combat with both of those people.
You stumbled into the only square that doesn't result in you potentially dying.
How did you get there?
I ran a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when you pass through a spot that is...
It's ending your turn.
Ending your turn. Okay, cool.
You light a campfire, sit down for the night, and they'll
everyone's
have your
like,
direction.
ooh.
All right, so I'm out of grit.
Okay.
So you are up, Jesse.
Swinging over to me. So I am leaving the jail. Now, it doesn't cost me anything this time to leave jail, but in the future, when I leave jail, it's going to take a grit to exit, I believe.
Yep.
So spending a grit, popping out onto the street, a little bit of whiskey still in my breath.
You've got 3 moves, correct?
What do I want to do? Do I go immediately to the bank and try to rob it?
Oh, mercy.
I mean, I could, right? Defeat the associate to receive $5 plus $2 from savings accounts if you guys had anything saved in the bank.
In there.
If you lose, return the associate and spend 2 turns.
Ooh, 2 turns in jail. I say yes, go for it, Jesse.
So do I.
mean, that's brutal.
But look,
It would be very fun, though.
Look, you just have to get a 3.
You could also just try to sneak into the bank. You know,
now,
your sneak's not terrible.
Sneak would give me $2, right?
Yes.
Sneak and then loot. I would need to be able to break. I need to be able to break a lock, though. I need a entry tool. And who is the associate here? So, if I fight, I would just be fighting a general gunman. Do you know?
I think it is just a gunman.
Okay. I don't think I think I need a weapon in order to do that.
It's a little early.
So I'm going to go up here to the mining area. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'm crossing. 1. And then 2, 3. How can I get to a spot where I can mine? 2, 3. A little bit of a glare on here. Y'all can't see it, but we can.
Yeah.
Mining spots are here and here.
I can see that. I'm gonna end up fighting someone if I move there, though. I'm gonna continue my journey around, but let me check this event card that I got first. Skip event. Hold onto this card and use it to forgo drawing an event when traveling. You must choose to use this card before drawing an event. It can only be used once and must be discarded when used. So if I'm really low health or I need to get somewhere fast, this might...
It's a nice little get-out-of-jail-free card.
Yeah, not a bad card to find.
Do you get any damage for sleeping outside, not in a safe place?
So, yes.
In certain regions. So
Specifically.
Frostbite, and it just happened to be the one you're in. -1 vigor every night that you spend out in the cold. Yeah. Now, you could sneak,
I could try to sneak into a cabin.
You could try to sneak into a cabin, but you're not really close to one.
I could sneak. There's no cabins there. I could sneak into the bear's den.
Yeah.
I believe. But I'm not going to do that. So I've moved up to that region. That's going to be 3 total move. I'm going to take a mining action, which is going to have me rolling a dice.
It's a 5+, so it's going to be a little difficult.
It's not going to work, but I am going to knock my...
Come on. Oh, you're following the ways
See, you
that
can't
I
go
have.
lower than that.
I can't. It's true. We're
Oh,
not going to get
so
it.
close.
We're not going to get it. Okay, so that's my action. Now, I am going to take some frostbite, but it's
Oh, you did it on purpose.
It's gonna
He gets
benefit.
points for getting frostbite.
I do. Only once, but it's not a bad thing to start with. All right,
Man,
sure.
I forgot that you get that.
I'm a vagabond.
Yeah,
you gotta have a little bit of
Can
frostbite.
you move me down?
Yes.
1 down, 2 down, 3 down.
You going over to the wood area?
Yep. 1 over here.
All right. And then there you are.
An event
Is
card.
it a... It's 1. You don't automatically transfer.
It's one
It's
space.
another
move it.
space to move. Yeah.
Most wanted. The townsfolk have been spreading some nasty rumors about you. Whether or not
like
those
you
rumors
burn
are
down cabins.
whether or not those rumors are true. The angry mob does not know any better. Before they put a bounty on your head, it might be worth trying to deflect their attention onto another wanderer. Roll.
Ooh.
1 to 3. I have to keep this card. 4 or greater, I give this card to any player.
Oh no.
Or keep it. I also have that option. Whoever kills a player holding this card receives $2 per most wanted card held by their target. And those cards are then discarded. Players can pay $2 while in the town hall to discard this card. Add 1 notoriety to your score if this card is in your hand at the end of the game.
So you could end up just stockpiling someone like you're worth $10 to me.
Yeah, and it's just people just hunting
All right,
you
well,
across
we're
the
going to
board.
roll.
Oh no.
You keeping it or are you giving it to someone?
Oh, she's definitely giving it to one of us.
I'm going to give it to one of you because then when I kill you, I get money.
She's gonna lock us in our cabins.
Question is, I think you will be the one most likely
Him?
to build a cabin.
Him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
definitely him.
You.
Okay, well,
You
Jesse
are
is now
now
very wanted.
most wanted.
I mean,
We already knew that.
Yeah, naturally, I was going to say. Yeah.
All right, then
Thank you.
my second one, I had moved 1 over here. And then I'm continuing my move. 2.
Now, you can do that, but you will have to make a sneak check to
Nope,
get
I
in
have no
there.
sneak.
And I was gonna say your sneak's not great.
2, 3, 1.
All right.
So that was my third grit, and now I'm gonna try and log. I have to get higher than a 3.
Yeah, you got this. Hey, that
3
was
plus?
3 plus. Yeah. So
3
you're good.
plus. So I would get
Yep.
1.
Yep.
You could roll again to try to get 6.
What
or
6
no, it would
get
be-
me?
Wouldn't she get double if she got 6?
You know, that's a good question. I don't think so. I think it's just when you upgrade, you can get double.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's what it
On
is,
some
because
of
you're
them.
doing it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my first wood. And I think I am out of range of everybody.
Okay.
The other danger,
Oh,
if you pass through them, would they
I
attack?
was not, by the way.
Oh, you weren't.
No, you
Pop
weren't.
up, pop up. So we'll resolve that in just a moment.
If you pass through
He'll
them,
actually
will they
start
attack?
here,
What?
If you pass through them, will they attack you?
though. I do not believe you can pass through them without taking a stealth check.
You could pass through that bear, but you'd have to do a sneak check to get past them, and that's going to be the blue. I believe it's a 5 there.
I have no sneak.
Yeah, you're not going to be very good
Yeah,
at
no,
that.
I would be great.
You
at
could
that.
light the bear on fire,
Could I?
maybe. I mean, you need
Now,
you need a
if
torch.
you failed, you could use willpower to re-roll, like we've been doing. But in combat, you cannot use willpower to re-roll.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Good to know. I'm gonna stay there and stay safe.
Okay.
All right.
So let's resolve the fact that I'm
Yeah.
supposed
so,
to be. I'm supposed to be
can
hunted.
you hand me the gunman or the bandit?
Right here.
Yeah.
Predator, cultist, gunman.
Yep. All right. And so he has a range of 2, and he's the attacker here. So he's going to resolve his cards first.
Is he not moving down into my area?
He does not unless he cannot resolve a card. He'll take his alternate action and move towards you.
But I get to respond to him, which means I might just be able to step to the side and...
You might be able to get out of the way here. And so your alternate action would be moving an acre. And
However,
so
if he moved
you're
away...
kind of in a dead end, though, here.
If you move towards the bear, would the bear then attack?
No, it wouldn't
I
resolve
don't think
like
so.
that.
Yeah, I think it would just end the
Well, I
turn.
wonder. I might be able to run into a bear, actually.
And
then re-end my turn.
Yeah.
I mean, genuinely, if Ike was sitting here, I think he'd say that could totally happen.
Could happen. I agree.
Yeah.
I think Ike would love to see you run from a bandit right into a bear.
Because
Okay.
otherwise,
All
you're
right.
just running closer
So now,
to the bandit.
you're going to choose one of your 4 cards, and it's got this card cancellation effect. So each card is going to cancel another type of card.
Yeah.
And so then we both have a card that we're going to play, and then we flip it at the same time.
Alright.
Yep. Jesse's going to have one of 4 cards that he can play. And
One of 4?
One of 4.
5.
Yep.
Steal one of these from me. Oh, that one apparently.
That one. And he is going to have to decide which one to play. He could defend against an attack. He could use a attack option himself. Right now, that might not be a great option because Jesse doesn't have a gun yet. So Jesse's really needing to get in range of this guy so he can try to tackle him, hit him, punch him, do all kinds of stuff.
This card's not mine. This is a special character card. So one of the nice things about these card systems is as you gain weapons, items, tools, they all go into here. Guns can be loaded, and you can use bullets to shut down a fight. And as you recruit certain specific people, you'll also get benefits. For instance, if I recruited
Our Radcliffe coffee is here.
She's so excited about the coffee.
I'm so
Go grab
excited.
the coffee.
I will. You finish resolving your fight.
There was no way that was not going to be
I'm just excited because
interrupted.
the grit can be Radcliffe coffee.
Yeah.
So it's thematic that we drink
It is.
coffee on stream.
It is. Okay, so let's see here. So I need to go ahead and play a card and see what happens.
All right. So, he's going to shoot. That's bad for you.
That's really bad for me.
Yeah. All right. So the gunman is range 0 to 2. He's going to have to roll a dice to see if he can hit this. His agility is on his token. He has the agility of 3. So he needs to roll a 3 or higher in order to hit you.
Okay.
He rolled a 3. I've got bad news. You've lost 1
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah.
So you're going to slide that on down. And then he's just going to stay where he's at. Do you want to run toward him or you want to run away? Because your alternate...
I don't think I can run away. I'm in a
Oh,
hole.
actually, he canceled your card.
Oh, he did.
He has double cancellation. This is a really nice card.
That's a good card.
That's a good card.
Okay.
So you don't get to do anything. All right, so we leave both of those there.
I
and
draw
then you
up a
draw
card.
another card, and then you're going to play another card, and so will he. Let's hope he doesn't have too many of those shoot cards.
No, I mean, I think that might be
I think that is the only one.
that they have, but
Yep.
I think that was a bad way for me to start.
Oh, you know what? Another bad way for him to start. He will move towards you, 1.
Yep.
Bottom is yours.
Thank you.
Frap is yours.
He's going to move towards you, 1, because he's not in range to hit you. So he has moved 1 acre towards you. Your card was canceled again. You're getting real unlucky on this this attack.
Do you have a placemat or something? I don't want to tear up your beautiful wooden table.
You know what? I don't off the top of my head, but I can go grab some.
Or you just set it down beside you. Okay. Okay, so he's moving 1 in my direction. I had my card canceled again. I'm about to die. Okay, let's keep
Sounds
going.
good.
All right.
Did you start with 4 health?
No,
health?
the
It already
with
dealt
3.
him 1.
Yeah. You missed it.
You also take 1 for sleeping in the woods.
He fired a gun at me. Well, I haven't resolved that yet.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was preparing a check mark to give you, but if you die before, do you still get the check mark?
That's a good question.
I don't think I would roll not.
All right, so
I canceled his card.
you canceled his card, which is excellent news for you. You can either actually you can't.
I can
because
move.
He's not here. You need to move. I wish you could run
Past
out
him.
of line sight, but
I
you're gonna have
can't.
to go into his space.
I'm going to go into a spot.
I'm believing you, Jesse. You
keep
can cancel
going.
this card again. You can do this. If you want to know what he's played, it's been a gun icon, an attack icon, and a run icon. So it's pretty even odds. on what
Okay,
he can play.
ready?
Yep.
Headbutt. That's my special card.
Okay, so he is.
Oh, he blocked
going
my
to
headbutt.
Cancel it,
what nonsense.
but he's not going to attack you.
I hear.
It's nice that he's not going to attack you.
Now, if I'm down to 3 cards, do I reshuffle and start drawing back up?
You don't. No.
Which is a problem. Okay, continue.
I hope you get to run away from this.
Keep this going.
All right. You
I
canceled his
canceled
card, which is so important because you would have died. You need to get out of here.
Or I could punch him in the throat and he only has 2 health.
Oh, he only has 2 health.
Yeah, I'm going to punch him once.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So, all right,
he
fired
takes
a damage.
He fired a gun
shot
at
you.
me. He shot me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't let that go.
No, and he blocked my headbutt.
Yeah. Which, if he hadn't, you would have just killed him. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Okay.
You got this, Jesse.
Boom.
Oh, he's going to shoot again.
What?
He's got 2 of them. Oh, he's got to roll. He's got to roll. He's got to roll.
I have a block gun card in my hand right now, though. It's my only other card.
Well, you should have used it.
Well, I didn't think he had another gun.
Oh, he rolled well.
I get shot again.
You got shot again.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Last card to card, then we're going to reshuffle and keep going.
All right.
This resolves with one of us running away or dying.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You only
put
get to
it
play
down.
that one card.
Oh, he put it down.
All right. Oh, no.
I get it. I can roll for a shield, though.
Okay, yeah.
So
it's
7,
your agility.
4, 5, 6,
you see
7.
a 3. You got it.
All right. I
Wow,
blocked it.
You blocked it.
And we're redrawing back up now.
Oh my gosh, I'm
So exciting.
because killing him will be really good.
I
for
really
you.
like the combat system. in
Oh,
this. And it
it
gets more complex as you get more and more cards. You can
Yeah.
test
Oh,
the
yeah.
odds. The cool thing is with the guns, if I had a gun right now, when I drew up, I could draw a bullet
Yep.
as opposed to drawing from my
your
main
deck,
deck. So
and
I
then
could plan and
you
just
would have known.
It's the Indiana Jones style, just
Yeah,
pull it
the
out
whip.
and fire. Yeah. Okay.
You're the guy swinging a sword at you, and then
Let's
you
do
just
this. I'm going straight for a headbutt.
All right.
I'm not playing games.
He has played a brawl, and his resolves first. So
Darn it.
you did.
Darn it.
You did.
It was
Darn
so
it.
close.
Oh, I don't even get to sleep in the wilderness.
No,
Nope.
you go to the doctor.
I go to the doctor.
Does he maintain his wound for someone else?
He
too?
will heal
He
overnight.
will heal overnight. So if we hadn't taken our turns yet, we could go there. All right. So now overnight is basically where we are now because everyone has taken a
Good
rest.
successful turn you got
So-
going on there.
Thank you.
All
Thank
players
you.
reset grit. Extreme weather would have affected Jesse.
My willpower goes up to neutral?
Yours does.
Okay.
Ours does not.
No.
Acres restore their that restore vigil and willpower will take effect. We're not on any of those acres, so that's not going to help
It would have
us.
been very nice for me to be able to murder him and then sleep out in the wilderness. That would have been a great
You would have
turn.
gotten 2 points.
It would have been
probably out of that,
fantastic, yeah. I didn't, though.
Restock is just if we own cabins. We don't. A fire would grow. Add a fire token to a burning cabin. There are no burning cabins
That's
yet.
cool.
Enemies heal. Remove a wound from enemy NPCs. We just did that. And then pass the first player token clockwise. So the first player token is the hat.
Yeah. So it's starting with me. I don't have
His
a
hat is right up there.
Oh, okay. So I believe it's going to be like a big token because
and
he
it
wants
goes
to be able
on
to
their-
place it
Yeah,
on the character.
He did it on tabletop and it was great.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just leaving the doctor's office.
Yep.
What a turn. I feel like I need to go get that guy.
Oh yeah, you gotta get him back.
That's what I think.
Yep.
Sure. Go
It's
Phil again.
it's the only reasonable option, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spend a grit to leave. 1, 2, moving back over here for 3.
Do you have to spend a grit to leave? Or
No, 2 grit to heal and release. Yeah, I do. So
and then now you spent a 3rd grit to move.
I did. You're right.
Are you gonna be able to get into
And I got
combat range?
I got a most wanted card,
Again! Ooh! And you keep
and I
it.
keep it.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Oh, that's gonna be juicy. I need to get enough money to get a gun, and then we're going hunting for duck.
I'm gonna move. My last move, 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fight.
Listen, I'm pissed
This is the
off.
best option. This is the
I'm
best
pissed
option.
off. I need to sleep here,
Now, if he kills you again, I'm giving him $4.
and then you all have to hunt him.
Yeah.
I need to sleep here. I don't mind taking him out, and I need to go mining. Like,
Okay, good news for you. You're only 1 range away now, so it's gonna be you'll be able to get into combat faster.
yeah,
and
but
you
he's
also know
attacking
got
me
guns.
still,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
the
he's
frustrating
attacking you
news.
still.
So I don't actually have
I
as
don't
much
think
agency
it's very
as I'd like.
frustrating. I think it's very amusing.
Okay,
All right, Jesse, I believe in you.
I need to draw 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, wait, that's the wrong deck of cards. I got all these fancy.
Yeah.
I pulled out Sergeant Sledger's card. which
You were like, this is great.
I was like, that's a really good card.
It's an instant kill card. This is great.
Okay. I need to move into his space to start, assuming he's attacking me.
He is.
He might actually take a step into my space.
And that's actually, sometimes it's better to be the defender. Because if you play an attack card and he plays an attack card, he won't attack you.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is going to work out great for you. All right, so the gunman played Brawl, but because he's not at the right range, he's going to use his alternate action, which is move. He's going to move into your space. Now you resolve.
He like fisticuffs into my zone. I just walk up and headbutt him in the face, assuming I can roll this.
Yeah,
which is going to require
you only need a
3+.
Yeah. Oh, nailed it.
Barely.
All right.
One damage coming to him.
All right, so he needs a damage there. And you just need to get him one more time. This feels totally different than last time. You were
ready?
just like on your back.
No,
foot
I've got
the whole time.
agency now.
Yeah.
Going
and
with
he
a tackle.
Played a,
That's all right. He's gonna
this is
punch
gonna work. He's gonna
me in
hit
the
you
throat.
once. Yep.
And then I am tackling him and smashing his head into the ground.
And he's dead.
And I've taken him out.
And you keep that token because you're going to be able to turn that in to Rita for
$3
for money.
Nice.
Because he's wanted.
Yep. Very nice work.
He's a wanted bandit. Now,
You get a point for killing him.
well, that's what I'm checking here. So
It depends on his board.
Right.
burn down a cabin, buy a saddle, kill
a bandit.
bandit.
No.
I also get a check mark.
Yeah.
And you get a check mark because you're going to be sleeping in the woods
Oh,
tonight.
Jesse's
Up.
cruising right
Unless
now.
someone happens to kill him.
I will be. That's true. So this isn't going to go on there yet because I won't get frostbite till night. That was not a bad little sequence.
My turn.
Once you get the fun day, like like how this game functions,
Oh, yeah.
the flow of it,
It's quick turns.
it's so cool too.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
It just opens up into this awesome. Like I had a scene. Let me tell you this. So while she's figuring out her turn, I had a scene where I left the gunsmith, tackled someone out the front door. Literally, that's how we did. Tackled out the front door, headbutted them in the street, and then they took off running. It was Alex. They took off running down the street until I lost sight of them.
That's
It was
incredible.
beautiful.
I am logging. So,
I just love that you actually were able to get your revenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rolled.
And I did feel like I had much more agency
Yeah.
that time. That gunshot to
All
start
right.
right off the bat
I
threw
got
me off.
Oh man.
One.
You're in your back foot.
I'm going to
Doing it
log
again?
again.
Oh,
Another one.
Second one.
Which is going to
wood.
upgrade your logging
Logging
ability.
ability.
yeah.
And if you get your entire logging ability upgraded, you're going to be able to spend $3 at Town Hall to return destroyed cabin cards to your inventory.
Oh, cool. That was my second grit. However, I do have enough to build a cabin. So,
Uh-oh.
One of these cards here with the special abilities there, that was us.
That
All right.
was?
That was that was
That's
some
so
deve-
nice.
that was
My
de- that was
third
development
grit?
work on.
When I saw that you guys were helping on some things, I was really
my
excited.
third grit, I'm going over here.
I mean, honestly, it's just been playtesting and being like, this would be cool.
Am I allowed to build? Are there symbols where I can build cabins, or I can build it on anything?
You can build them in any hex, I believe, but each zone is limited,
Yeah.
like 3 cabins max
Alright.
here.
Yeah, you just
then-
can't build in town or a region that says no. There are ones that say no building.
But one of her objectives is to deposit money in the bank and then spend the night there.
Yeah, I think that's so funny. One of mine is to spend the night in the saloon after mounting a head.
All right.
One of mine is spend the night in the bank vault.
I spent
You
3.
got to sneak in there.
1, 2, 3. That was my third grit, and now with my fourth grit, I'm building a cabin with my 3 wood. 1, 2, 3.
Real fast, I believe you crossed a river at a dangerous point.
This one?
Yeah.
So then I'll build it here.
Okay, cool. Because you would have had to do a skill check there.
Yeah, you could do that.
You could do it.
Nope, I don't want to do skill checks right now. I want surety,
Seems
building
reasonable.
one. Do I pick which one?
I
Or they're
believe
all
you
the
do.
same?
They're all going to be the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, actually, one is reinforced, one's luxurious, and one is secure.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
So do they
All
give
the tokens are going to be the same. The cabin, yeah, so you're going to
Cabin,
pick the
you-
cabin. So
yeah.
the difference between them, luxurious is going to restore your willpower a little bit
Yep.
more effectively. Reinforced is going to be harder to burn down, not unable to be burned down, but harder to be burned down. And then secure is going to have more areas, and it's going to stock itself with silver every night that you could go in and collect.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I'm going to do luxurious.
Okay, so set that next to your player board and stick that cabin on the ground.
All right, and now I am ending my turn within range of my bandit.
Are you? Yeah, your bandit's gonna be able to cross over. Now, you're not ending your turn in your cabin, are you? You just built it in that zone.
I just built that. I'd have to go into it,
You
right?
have to go into it to actually, because it creates another little
However,
pop-up
I do
zone.
get a check mark for building my cabin.
Nice.
All right. so
Bandit's
you get a
moving
point.
over. And you're going to engage in a little bit of...
Does
a
it
little bit of
move
combat
over?
yourself?
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess he doesn't move over till he fights.
No. Yeah.
But you're going to engage in a little bit of fighting.
I know.
All right.
I'm
Jesse, you got this one?
intentionally doing it.
Okay.
Look
You're
out,
gonna-
he's got a gun.
You're going to shuffle.
The bandit, is that a bandit considered a predator or only animals are considered a
Only
predator?
animals
Only
are
animals are
considered
considered predators. Yeah.
So,
She's debating if she wanted to do that now.
well, no, because I have to kill a predator and win a fight as a defender.
Oh.
And if I was in
If
range,
you killed a predator and won the fight as a defender,
it'd be sick.
it'd be great.
So I was here.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose to build mine. 1, 2.
You're going to lure the bear to you.
The bear only
Just
has
so you
one. Am I allowed to build it on this? No cabin there.
No cabin there.
I don't think I can get close enough to the bear.
Could you cross the river if you did the hazardous roll?
Nah, then she'd have to
No.
walk through the bandit.
All right. This is my best shot right now.
Cool. All right.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
2, 3, 4. Are there any stats about the symbols on their cards?
Similar. I mean, you could know their deck. They're going to have 2 guns, 2 fists, 1 shield, and 2 run.
Okay.
So, and that's the kind of odds you're playing against.
Yeah, and he's got an agility rating and a health and a range, but yeah. I love just kind of like that the game starts with some PvE and like I have to sleep in the same zone as a predator. Like it's going to be, I have to sneak into the same zone as a predator and like just snuggle them up.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. It's playing a tackle. So it's going to cancel your block.
Yep.
And it's
come
going to
into
move
mine.
into your zone. You
Yep.
see him running across the river there, splashing all over the place.
And now I draw up 1.
You drop 1.
Okay.
You got this.
Ready?
Yep.
I believe.
Your...
He cancels your...
No, it's going to cancel your low sweep, which is your special card ability.
Leg
Leg
sweep.
sweep. But good news is he doesn't hurt you either.
Yeah.
Doesn't. No.
All right.
Just cancels yours.
So far, we are not
You kick him in
succeeding
the shin.
in making any damage to
Okay.
each other.
No, not yet.
This is annoying.
I think he's about to do some damage. Let's see. Okay.
Wait. Okay, go.
Brawl.
Oh, she blocked it?
She successfully blocked it. You could run away if you wanted.
Yeah, you could.
Why?
I mean,
Well, because you got a movement. You don't have to, but you could.
I don't want to.
Actually, yeah, she could. She totally could. But you don't need to.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I could do one of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the
yeah, because
shield?
you already blocked his attack by
Okay.
canceling his card. Yep.
You could also move but he's got guns, so running away.
But all she has to do is get to the yellow, because she'll be out of sight.
Oh, you're right. If
You have
step-
an easy out later, so just like if you start losing, you have a really easy out. So don't feel like you got to retreat now.
If
Okay.
you step right here,
You're out.
He's no longer following you.
Yep.
Okay.
You're running through the woods. He can't find you.
All right. Oh.
That's a really nice place to start a combat because
bad.
like yours was you were like in a corner you couldn't escape.
No, well, I guess it makes sense for mining though, is because I went down a gully to.
You went, you
What are
went
the
into
symbols on the
cave or
bottom
something.
here? This.
Yep.
So,
So-
range, amount of damage it might try to do,
Okay.
amount of movement you might try to do, and you can do either of those two.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty. Oh no, he's shooting. All right. Well, this is good for you actually because he's gonna have to roll to do damage, but you just
Roll
do
your
damage.
die.
So you go ahead and give him a damage while Jesse rolls. Oh,
That'll
nailed
work.
it. All right. So you both take a damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down to 3 cards.
You should know the odds of his deck though. You know there's a gun left. You know there's a move left, and you know there's a fist left.
Yeah.
Which actually isn't that good of odds. Like
No.
you know it's one of 3.
He's hitting you somehow. Usually.
Yep.
Fist.
Okay.
Didn't block it?
You're gonna get him though.
Yeah.
I do a
So
damage.
You lost damage, and then he's
Take him
He's
out.
dead.
So you
got him.
want to fight as a defender,
Yep.
but you don't get a check mark for killing a bandit, I don't believe. Or
Nope.
does your other card have that? No, neither of them do.
Nope.
I mean,
Okay.
y'all are at 1 point, 2 points, and 0 points.
I'm
so
about
I
to
really
be
need to catch up.
After your turn. I'm going to be at 2 points.
Oh, frostbite.
Yep. Okay.
I'm losing pretty bad, y'all.
On to you.
All right, so
And I think we'll make it through another round. We'll do 3 rounds total.
rounds.
Show off the game.
Yep.
And then get on to some mythic mischief.
I don't want to stop playing, but I also understand we have other things we have to do.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
cool. All right, so first thing I'm going to do
I'm just letting the audience know. No, I would sit and play this through. The issue is we're currently...
All right, so I get to forage. Sure, could you pass me a
leaf?
Leaf there. And that was my first grit, and I need to get one more because I want to upgrade my foraging here. So I'm going to go for it again, and I also did it that time. I have another one of those. Sure. Can I have another one of the plants? Mm-hmm. All right, so I have upgraded my foraging to Journeyman now, which now means I get it on 3, and I might as well go for it and just fill
out
up
your
my
stockpile?
inventory, yeah, and then get home and sell some stuff. So I'm gonna go for it one more time. Nice. So I managed to do that. Sure, can I have another one?
Oh, did you upgrade it yet?
I did upgrade it, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. I am going to take a 1... How much agility do I have?
You going straight to the Puma?
I'm going to go this way to the Puma. And I'm going to try to snuggle it.
So you need to successfully get a sneak check of 7.
And I have 4 to start. So I really only need to roll a 3 or higher. Now I just rolled a 5, a 6, and a 5, I think. So I've used a lot of good rolls already, so I'm a little nervous.
Because that's exactly how rolls work.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I should have been nervous. I am going to
take a damage.
I'm going to take a damage to re-roll that because that seems like.
I mean, I sort of want to see you sleep with a Puma.
Yeah. Oh, that was so close. It was like 6-2, 6-2,
I saw
6-2.
that.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I successfully
You're just gonna
take a
hang
nap
out with that
with
Puma.
the Puma.
Yeah.
So I need a check mark because I'm going to get a point for doing that, and then I am out of grit. So that is my turn.
It did walk by and sniff you once. That's
Yeah,
what,
but I smelled good. So I have a lot of herbs on me.
true.
So
that or
yeah.
I mean, you smelled like Puma urine. It's one of the two.
One of the two.
It's one of the two options.
Oh,
How do
that's
you get
wonderful.
money?
You get money by getting resources and coming back and selling those. Like,
Yep.
for instance, my bandit head would get me 3 if I decided to turn it in as a
Yep.
wanted. Beasts will be able to be mounted
How
on
much
the wall
do those
for money.
tools cost over there?
So $3, $5, $7.
Okay.
And you can sell the head that you have for $3.
How do I get up
probably.
there?
So that is the Rita's Outpost, which is right. Where's the outpost? Trading outpost.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep, trading post. And it's going to be a free action once you get there to do any of the amount of
Yep.
trading that you want
So you have
do
to get back to this space
in order to
do that.
generate some cash.
It's a nuisance.
Or you could rob the bank.
You,
Everyone, I mean,
you could.
everyone down? Because I'm down. Here's the other
I don't
cool
have a
thing.
gun,
Here's
so-
the cool thing about your cabin, though, Shira. At the start of your turn, you'll be able to step inside of it because we're going to do the night phase right now.
Yep.
So the cool thing with the night phase, I'm going to get frostbite. Cool thing about okay.
Did you hear the words you articulated?
I'm going to get frostbite, which is going to give me a check mark, which is one of my objectives, which I'm excited about. You're
still.
going to stockpile your cabin. So place your cabin card like over here next to where it is. You're going to go ahead and stockpile it with resources. So silver. So place
Oh, man.
3 silver there, and you can actually step inside your cabin
got
and just
3
and just
silver?
pick it up. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It takes an action to get it.
But still, that's
Yeah.
great. 3 silver would take you so long to get out in the
But it says
wilderness.
no silver.
No, you should have. Do what?
It says barrels,
Yeah, this is a resource, so it's not coin.
but
This
it
is
says
your,
no silver.
says no silver.
No
3
silver.
resources.
3 resources of your choice.
I was reading the wrong
not
thing.
Silver.
Not of your choice. Of the
Oh,
region
of
you're
the
in.
region you're in. It's
3
3
wood.
wood.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you build
Yeah.
if you build your personal cabin in a location, it starts producing resource for you.
So if you build here, well, can
It
you
will
not?
produce
Yeah,
silver.
but to
It
take
would
it,
produce silver.
I'd have to
Oh
do a
well, that
sneak.
one won't produce silver.
No, for us to take it from you, we have to do a sneak.
Okay.
This one would produce silver.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because the reinforced one. Okay.
That makes sense. I would definitely want my reinforced one on my silver deposit.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Okay. So, then everyone restores. Actually, it's really. Are you in your cabin?
I'm not in it yet.
She's not in it. So she's not
So
healing.
you're not gonna heal or get bigger
Nope.
back. You are definitely not because you got frostbite.
I got hurt.
I didn't get in a spot that gives me that because I'm
Nope.
hanging out with a puma.
You're
Did you
sleeping
take a
with Puma.
damage from the frostbite?
I did.
All right, so that's not gonna happen. restock we just did. Fires grow, enemies heal. We killed all the enemies that we fought. Passed the first player token, so shares up.
I want a couple more turns. I want a couple.
This is your last turn. Score some points.
What's in this cabin?
So that cabin up there is going to be, which one is this? Oh, it's one of these. You can loot the chest, which is going to get you 3 money, which I don't know if you're supposed to know that or not. You could end your day there to heal to max and to get your vigor
What
up to
does it
neutral.
mean, breach a cabin?
Breach is going to be
What type of skill
a lock.
check?
So this is an abandoned cabin, so you're actually able to get in very easily. Breach is going to be that simple right there. So for us to get into your cabin, we'd need a breach of 6.
To loot it, is that the breach?
Looting would not be breaching.
Darn.
Yeah, looting would be looting.
Because it's a goal of mine to breach a cabin.
Well, we'd have to build a cabin for you to breach. Now, normally you'd be playing to 15 points, and as you play every silver area you cross here, you'd get another set of objectives to go after. So you definitely have cabins to breach if we were playing a longer game.
I'll go in mine.
And something I really liked.
I'll go in my cabin to
nice.
get this. If it's on a location, can I mine it?
So you actually, when you go in your cabin, actually step over into your cabin card.
But you could have done that first if you
you could have mined first.
Okay, so before I pick that up, I'm gonna mine.
All right.
2, 3.
One thing I really liked about when we were playing, Ike was like, you can play to 5 and play a short game. He's like, but most likely people are going to be like, oh, well, I want to play a couple more turns. It's like, play to 10. Or if you get to 15 and people are like, well, Jesse's winning and we can't let that happen, so let's play to 20.
So
maybe
it's another
But then you're
action
stealing
to
the
step
victory
into
from
my
me.
cabin?
But I like that.
Yeah.
Hello, it's another action to step into my cabin?
It is an action to step into your cabin.
Okay, and then it's an action to loot?
It's a move zone to step into your cabin.
Yeah.
Is it an action to loot?
It's
So-
an action to
Take it?
pick up everything, yep.
Okay. And then I think I'm gonna end my turn here.
Just gonna sleep in the cabin.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
So I'm gonna spend my night in my cabin because that is one of my goals over here.
You
And
could step outside and just burn your cabin down.
I can't. I don't have a fire starter. It says over here, burn. Must possess a fire starter.
okay.
And so that was my question about the money. How could I actively get over there? Because it would have been so cool to set fire to my cabin and then have it go over to the cabin next to it. That is why I placed them a space
But
away.
you're gonna
everything.
sleep in a comfortable, warm area.
I'm gonna sleep in a comfortable warm area and I'm gonna end my turn with a full cargo catalog. So I get 2 points.
I think we might be losing Jesse.
She's making it to 4. If we were
gonna be
playing
at
a
4.
5-point game, I mean, I'm
We'd
glad
be
this is the
hunting her.
last round, but if she was making a 5-point game, that's nearly game.
I did tell him I'll win.
This is
I did
where
mention it
tell
before
us
we
that.
started.
this is where around the table I'd go, why don't we do 10 points? We were going to do a short game. Why don't we just try to say 10 points?
And then
10
I'd be
points.
like, how much are the guns again?
Yeah.
Because it's hunting season.
And I'm just covering up my most wanted.
He's got 4 money on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jesse's got 2 points, and you have 4 points.
So you just
All
ended
right.
your turn in the most warm, comfortable place you could find. Your
I
own
did.
cabin, which you built with your own hands. That's currently.
You guys would have
generating
to sneak in
resources.
here anyways.
We would. All right.
Hey, I'm good at sneaking.
What do you think, good sir?
I'm gonna fight a puma
Okay.
just to start. It
So,
seems like a great option.
You're fighting
to
a
me.
predator. Now,
Oh, and
one
then
of the
I get a
things-
check mark for building it. I get up to 5 points.
Oh no! At the end, at the night
At
phase.
the night
so
phase.
she would actually genuinely win.
She will win.
I
a
did tell
short
you I was
game.
going to win the game.
Ridiculous.
Oh goodness.
This is amazing.
One thing that I want to do that we're going to do at the very end of this, just to demonstrate, I want to do a fight. So maybe we fight her.
PvP?
Just to show people how PvP works, because it's different from this.
It is very different.
Why don't you fight each other?
All right,
You know.
here we go. I need to draw.
If you would want to
4
move over
cards.
here, would you have to go to the matching circle on the board?
I would, yeah. So
color?
So I would.
Because some of those don't match the colors you end up on.
But here they do. Yes.
Okay.
So green goes to green.
All right, Jesse, I am fighting. I'm coming out swinging. Okay,
Ooh,
thank goodness.
You both are attacking each other.
Yep.
1 damage each.
So-
Puma has 2 health.
I am down to 1 health. So I really can't let it attack me.
I
again.
hear.
All right, so please not to block. No. Okay.
You dead?
No, I'm not dead.
And it's not going to run away.
It's not gonna run away. So I have 1 shot here.
Although, will it?
no.
It can't do its block.
It will not run away because it's
Okay.
always gonna run closer to you. So
It's
it's
always
not
gonna hunt
take-
you?
Yeah, it's
All
always
right.
gonna hunt you. All right.
I'd like to see some cards where it's like it will run now.
Okay, I luckily was the aggressor, and so I attack first, and I do kill it before it kills me. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
I survived.
You get the Puma head,
Thank you.
which
And
is going to be
then-
valuable for you.
So I spent 1 grit
okay.
to attack, And now I am running because I have no health and I don't want you guys to attack me and take all my stuff. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move
To town.
to town. 1. Sorry, I'll move my cards off of here. 2, 3. And then I have to spend my final grit to move into the saloon. And I am going to sell some stuff. I'm going to sell my Puma head.
It's not another action to sell?
And so she is going to give me $3
It
for
is.
that.
Buy or sell is an action.
I
All
know,
actions cost 1 grit.
On this it is, because we have a earlier prototype.
Yeah, I know.
All actions in town have been made have been made
Fine.
free,
Yep.
so that as long as you're in, you can do any of your trading and upkeeping.
Darn.
It moves the game along a little bit quicker.
Yeah,
It says the person who's winning, like legitimately
yeah, I am
winning.
not going to catch you. I won't.
He might.
And so
He's gonna
in
try
the
and
same
kill me.
transaction, though, I am also going to sell 3 of my. Actually, I'm going to sell all 4 of it. So I'm going to sell 4 of my herbs there.
Okay.
So I will get a total of $7. If you could help me with that, Shira.
Nice.
Which I also need a checkpoint because make $5 in a single sale
Nice.
was one of my things.
There
Thank you. So I will get a point there. And I really wish I had a little bit more money
You gave him a check mark?
because
did.
yeah, he did. Thank you. I wish I had 1 more grit because if I did, I could get to buy a horse, which would give me another 1, or I could have recruited a rider, which would give me another point. If I had 1 or 2 more grit, I would be at 4 points probably. But
You'd
you
be in
know,
a good
I just
spot.
don't have it.
I mean, on the top of your next turn, though, for instance, like if
Oh,
she
yeah.
wasn't winning and if we were continuing, your next turn would be move to the trading post and move to the stables, buy a horse, which go ahead and grab a horse card.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
These are going to have variable
so
abilities.
I would buy one of these horses. And
you get a
this
choice,
one,
or you just pick the top?
You get
just
a
pick
choice.
one.
Yeah, you pick one.
Cool.
And this one would give me 2 more cargo
Yeah.
slots. So
And
I would have 6. I would go on my mount
you
there.
would also be able to equip it with a saddle, which is going to give you, I think, a little bit more variability as well.
Yep. And then
Nice.
there's one that spend 1 grit and 1 herb to automatically pass an agility check. There's ones that give you even more spot.
Yeah.
There's one that's unlootable cargo, so people can't
That's
steal
awesome.
it from you. It's a secret compartment in the horse's mane.
That's awesome.
So I think they're really cool.
And then you'd move over to the trading post and you'd be able to purchase a weapon,
Yep, which I would really like to do.
which would be awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a grit to move back up to this mining spot, which is where I wanted to go to start with. I'm then going to be spending a grit to go ahead and start mining again. And I'm looking for spending that. I've got to get this roll. And y'all will see why. It's worth it. It's yes.
You got it.
Okay, I get 1 piece, but you don't even need to hand it to me because my objective is Beast Slayer. I'm going to use that piece of silver that I mined to lure in a snow leopard because there's nothing snow leopards love more than a good piece of silver.
Right.
Does it come off the board? Like, is it a special one?
Yes, it is one of my special legendary ones.
Here is
snow
your
leopard?
snow leopard.
Okay, health of 3, range of 1 to 7, sneak of 7, 3.
It has a range of 1 to 7.
What's the 3?
It's a
3
sneak.
sneak and 4 movement.
Sick.
Now, Jesse, I've got bad news.
Uh-huh.
You only have 1 health.
I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. Have you considered the fact that I'm fighting a snow leopard?
I haven't. You're right.
So
I was wrong.
If I had a round, I would.
I should have done the event card. Doesn't matter.
Either way, take one. I just want to see. I just want to see. I like the event cards.
Bag of jewels. As tall grass sways in the breeze, a glimmer of catches your eye. You push the grass aside, see a velvet bag, draw sting undone, and several uncut gems sprawled on the ground. Was this left here on purpose? No one is around to answer your question. Guess it's finders keepers after all. Try to conceal your smile and put $3 in your pocket. Whoa.
Never mind. Forget the.
Yeah, I shouldn't have read that. I skipped my turn. I am loaded over here.
Yeah, nasty. So
Let's see you get brutally murdered.
Listen.
I want to see you
think
get
that is-
Listen.
clawed.
if I had another few turns, I would probably mine silver, move back into town, purchase a weapon, and then start
come back.
hunting for the creatures.
Maybe sleep in a cabin and heal.
Maybe even bring some bandits with me to help do that.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
would
have
help.
the luxury of time. I have to defeat this thing now.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
I think it's going to kill in the first turn.
So do I. So
Probably.
excited.
Probably.
Is that the special beast deck or is it an ordinary one?
It's an ordinary one.
Okay.
It's just it's got 3 health instead of the usual 2, and it's got better stats. but he's not in good shape. This
Nope.
is bad.
So exciting.
Okay, ready?
Charge.
Oh, it blocked my defense and wounded me.
And you're dead.
Well, just go back to the hospital. Fast travel there.
And that is your turn, I think.
Now we do the night phase. Sleep. All players reset grit. Extreme weather. No one's in extreme weather. Restore all eakers that have restock. My cabin restocks, which is really nice.
Could I have a check mark? Because I slept in the saloon after mounting ahead.
Yes,
I'm really
you can.
happy. I got another point.
Which means you're pulling ahead of me. So my
5.
objective is sleep in a hidden area, sleep in an enemy's occupied campsite, spend the night in the bank vault, end your turn with 3 different resources. I did not accomplish any
If I
of those.
end my turn here, I heal to my max health.
Yep.
And this goes to neutral. And additionally, I am sleeping in my own cabin, and I am ending my turn with a full cargo load. 1, 2.
So did you get to 5?
Yep.
She legitimately
So she
did.
won.
She
We played a whole
she
game. We played a whole
legitimately
game to 5.
ridiculous.
I'm really excited that we actually
A short
got,
game.
Well, it's a short
game.
game.
And
the
normally
game
normally to
goes much longer than
5,
that.
like for the short game, you
just play it.
Yeah, you 2
Yeah,
boards.
yeah.
There's some. Yeah.
The most
She
important thing is that Jesse lost. I mean, he only had 2. You had 4. You were a close contender.
I had 3 actually. I would have gotten to 5 on my next turn.
You were a very
So-
close contender.
Yeah.
So-
and Jesse failed.
There's. I genuinely want to sit down and play a full 15-round
Oh, yeah.
campaign.
This
So
would
do
be-
I.
It
it's
plays
so
quick.
fun.
It's fun. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
You feel like you're playing your narrative. There's one other thing I want to do though, and I'm
Yeah.
going to build. So let's hand this back. So here's what I want to do. Go ahead and get your deck here, and I want yours. I want you two to go head to head. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to stockpile you as if you'd been maybe mid-game. So we're talking 10 points in or so. So I'm going to give you a legendary weapon. Let's give you the recurve bow here. And I'm going to give you a musket, I think. So we have a Master Key CQ 12-gauge slug shotgun, and you're going to have, it's going to come in loaded. So there's different types of ammo that you could load them with as well. +1 to skill checks for certain ammo. We have the hot rounds, which is +1 wound, -1 skill check on weapons, 1 grit to reload. Either way, so you have this over. At any point, you can draw up this bullet.
Yep.
in
Oh, it
order
doesn't
to-
go. It's not randomized.
Yours is randomized.
Okay.
His is going to have a
It's
little
like I
bit
just
more
shuffled
control.
it in.
And then I'm also going to give you. So if you all had been able
I can
to
do
recruit,
it from my starting, can't
you
I?
can.
I'm gonna
If
do
you
that.
all had been able to recruit some people, you would be able to get these. So if you now in the game, if I beat you in a fight, I get one of your skill cards because I've learned something from you, for instance. Or if I recruit mercenaries on my team, I get their advantage as well. So I'm going to give you Lieutenant Covert. I don't move in silence. How about killing Quassa in the shadows? And I'm going to give you Ashe the Viscerin, Embers of Quanrath. So you both have some
upgraded
advanced
abilities.
cards there as well.
Can you place us somewhere on the board so we actually know where we're going to fight? Because I think range
That's
will
true.
matter.
Range will matter. Let's say you all are doing. Well, let's say you all are doing a little fight here, a little skirmish right in this area.
All
So
right.
you've got
We're in the
some
same
movement.
zone.
If you back up this way, you're running into a timber wolf. But you
Yikes.
could run past it, I suppose. It wouldn't interrupt a fight
The wolf will come after us if we end there.
if you end there. Yeah.
All right. I've got my card ready. It's definitely not.
And set both of you up to 3 health.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a shoot you in the face card.
Definitely
why would
not.
it be?
All right.
Okay. She has a block. You have a block, so she is going to block your
She's
fist,
going to block my fist.
and she is doing a damage to you.
Is she?
So,
How?
yep.
How?
Oh no, she's just doing a block
Yep,
to
she's
you.
doing a block. All right, so now we draw again.
She could move if she wanted. Do you want to back up?
No.
Okay.
I want to fight him.
And you do know he has a bullet in his hand because he did draw that up. Well, no, you could
warned
tell. You could see.
I mean, might as well play it.
And the question is,
All
it's
right.
sort of that rock paper scissors.
And flip.
It's like a complex rock paper scissors. When are they going to do
she got her
something?
bow.
Weapon action. So this is going to fire an arrow. It's 1 to 2 range. You need to roll a skill check of a 6+ on
If it's
your.
1 to 2, I have to be a step away.
Technically, yeah. So
So
you
I
would
would've
have
stepped
You would have
backed
stepped away.
up, which means he might have had more prediction on that. But either way,
Yep.
So go ahead and roll a die to see if you get your malice check. 6+, you already have 4.
So just need 2.
That'll work.
That'll work.
And you're going to be dealing a wound to him.
All right, so I am down to 2. And I am going to use my alternate action because she didn't cancel my card.
Oh, and technically, I read this one wrong. Some things get shuffled in. This one would have been a bullet shuffled in, attached to the bow.
Okay.
But either way, same difference.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And so I am going to use that to step into her space.
To move in.
All right.
Sure you are. Sure.
So when it starts out, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I personally, and the reason I wanted to try to show this off, I personally like how combat develops. I like that you can weigh your odds, you can get certain items, starts modifying like the range of what you're able to block and defend.
It really does, like that move away to use the bow, like that kind of thing is really interesting.
Yeah.
Decisions that come up. All right.
Brawl card. And
she blocked me
she's
again.
blocking you again.
I'm getting owned here.
Okay.
But it doesn't do any damage to me.
No.
Do you want to step away again, sure, or do you want to stay where you are?
I'll stay where I am.
And this card would allow you to
Ignore a sneak check.
ignore a sneak check if you needed one.
Interesting. All right.
So if she was moving, she could ignore a sneak check going through an area.
Oh, so I could have moved over here, right?
That's an agility check.
Agility.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now he's firing. You are not blocking his gunshot, and that is going to trigger your weapon. So you need to roll a skill check on this.
7, and I start with a 4.
Yep.
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. So 1 damage to her. And the special ability of this shotgun shell is going to be it makes it significantly easier to open and break into locks.
So I could have gotten into the vault easier. I could have gotten into people's rooms easier.
Now you also though did not block her. So push kick. If successful, push your opponent away in any direction of your choice.
And then she rolls. She has to roll her dice to see if she hits.
You have to roll if you successfully hit him.
It's
now,
on malice.
Who is technically attacking? Because we should have established
She is,
that.
sorry.
So if she's attacking, she
if
would
she
have pushed you
pushes me
back,
away.
but you still
I don't
you
have
don't
range.
have range. Let's see.
Well, that's good.
That's not going to work. You could use. She
You're
could
not
not
allowed to
use.
No, you
Not
cannot use.
will.
You cannot use willpower in combat.
Okay. So
Alright.
you don't successfully push him.
So I
he
do.
fires off the shotgun,
So-
dealing a damage to you.
But does he get the damage? Or I don't do
No,
any
you
damage
don't. You don't get
anyways?
it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Next card.
That was a crummy roll.
Wow.
It's a cool card, though.
It is a cool card.
Such a fun
Hannah Wild's push kick. Okay. Ooh, special ability. So leg sweep coming from her,
Oh, she canceled it.
which is going to cancel with the knife.
No.
Nice, and 1 damage to you.
Oh no.
And you played your special ability card, which is going to give you 1 damage, allows you
No,
to
she
start.
canceled it.
I know, but
Oh.
if you had been able to do it,
It's damage from range.
it's got 0 to 1 range. You're throwing a knife. Very nice. Okay.
That was a good play. That's unfortunate for
Next
me.
action.
So much stuff.
You're almost out of here. She's gonna win the fight and the game.
Yeah. She's really gotten us, hasn't she? All right, so I'm canceling her card, and I'm gonna run away because
Just
that's
getting
what
outta
I
here?
would do in the real game.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
So I don't really even need to roll for the shield because I've already canceled
Nope.
her card. So I'm just gonna
Roll for the extra movement.
Yep. How do I get out?
You
of
could
here?
get in here. You could do a sneak check to get in
Yep.
here.
So I get
or
one movement.
If you get, oh no, blue's gonna be. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Well, I think she's just gonna kill me because I failed my extra movement and I'm still in range of her.
Let's see.
All right.
Doing a tackle.
So we
Doing a
both doing a tackle. She gets to resolve first, but she's gonna have
She's
to move
moving
into my
in.
space.
Are you hitting her, or
I
are
would
you?
hit her.
So you're stopping and tackling her.
Or I can run here. and
Do a sneak
You got to
check.
do your sneak check, and then you'll resolve the battle.
and I did. I got
Nice.
away.
Okay, so you successfully ran into a hiding spot.
I had to get
away
away.
from her, which is a nice way.
She
to
is scary.
I like that the game can resolve fights don't have to resolve in death. They can resolve in you just getting away.
Oh yeah. Which if I have, look at all this money I have.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. If
you
I was
got-
playing the actual game, I would never have fought
You'd
her.
never have actually.
I would
engaged
never
with
have
us.
fought.
You would have tried.
I would
to
have
run
run
away.
the entire time
Yeah.
because you don't want to get looted with that much money in your bank.
So I know we're wrapping
Sure,
up.
sir.
I've played a few times, various iterations of it as it's continued being
worked
developed
on,
and refined. I have to say it has gotten better and better with every stage
great.
along the way. To me, it can be a little intimidating with the amount of stuff that he is including and adding and the refinement that he keeps doing. But honestly, every session I've played has been better and iterated better and better on the next. So he's listening to feedback, and I think he's implementing it really well. You played on TTS. This is the first time in person, and this is the first time you've played.
Yeah.
What are we
Crushed
thinking?
us. We've played a
did
bunch.
good.
She's
She did good.
crushed us on our first try. So it was way better in person, and I liked it a lot on Tabletopia. So it was quicker.
Yeah.
You could actually see what the other people were doing and understand their turns way easier. But just that's the difference between Tabletopia and this. Just talking about the game, it really does feel like an open world Western.
Yeah, you can do almost anything.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of stuff, I might hunt him down. If I want to get to master foraging, I'm going to go get some plants and then sleep with a leopard and then come in here and sell a bunch of stuff. And I have so much money now. Like next turn, I would feel so powerful.
Yeah.
And just, I love the progression of it. I'm really, really surprised you got to 5 so fast. That was really good. But like I was scoring points as well. Like I felt like I was progressing every turn, even though they were fast and even though they were fun. It's not like a grind. Like a lot of open world games, just in video games, it feels like a grind to do a lot of stuff, and this didn't feel that way.
No, it plays quick. You're doing some things that are generic, like sleeping in a cabin or gathering some herbs for a turn or two. But those are quick enough rounds that you're getting to the action really fast. What do you think?
I loved it.
Think
I
about how
want to
much we-
play more.
Right?
It was so much fun.
Are you going to be asking
And-
me for either on camera or off camera a private head-to-head to 15?
Of course.
Yeah.
I figured.
Or why 15? We can go to 20. I wanna beat you very well. I really liked it. It was a lot more. So I'm comparing it already internally to Western Legends,
Sure.
which I know will be a whole other
We're
video
going to do
topic.
a whole video on it, yeah.
But I like this one so much better. Spoiler alert.
Uh-oh, spoilers.
There's a lot more player interaction in this one. And Western Legend, that was like one of my like strongest critiques, was that I didn't feel like I cared about what you were doing on your side of the board or where you were. But here, I know you have like a boatload of money. I want to come after you. I know you have 2 wanted cards on your head. I want to come after you.
Well, and even things like us developing the map, building cabins and stuff later on in the game, that directly relates to what you're after. Me spawning the puma
It's
up
a
there that you
lot
can
more
hunt.
interaction with each other. I think it's a very strong thematic element as well.
Yep.
The theme just continues to shine through. Like I was building cabins next to each other because fire spreads. And like I was purposely camping near someone so that I could lure them in and then I could be the win in a defense. Like it's a lot of interaction with each other. And like I was looking at my fire starter cards, I just need to set two of these in the same region and 2 of these in the same region, and then I would accomplish it. So I've already prepped for the 2 wood ones. Those would just burn down, and then I would have to go over here, which there's already one there, build 1 more cabin, and then I'd be set to do 4 more
you
points.
completed your main objective there.
And
That's awesome.
we'd continue to get more objectives, and so much.
I was literally 2 turns from now would have been building a cabin out here because I needed to master foraging, and that's how you master foraging. And so you would have had even another cabin to go hunt. So I like how the objectives, in some ways, even though they're not always like player interactive focused, do open up things for her to do.
Yep.
Because if without these, if we were just playing purely with no objectives, I'd be like, well, I'm never building a cabin because
If
I
you
don't
were
want her to have
playing
something to
with
do.
the ambient opportunity of victory points then you'd have a ton of things to do, a ton of ways to score, and you wouldn't have a narrative you're going down. I think that these developing victory point goals and objectives as the game progresses, for me, not only sets a narrative for my character, but like you're saying, encourages me to do things that make everyone else react. And I like that. I like it. I like the game a lot. I'd agree with you based off of like my initial and multiple experiences with Western Legends have left me enjoying the game, but not really wanting to go back to it. The best part of the game has consistently been my own turn.
Right.
This I
still enjoyed watching your turns. I enjoyed watching you get clawed to death by
I really enjoyed that.
White Leopard.
And it didn't take too long. It was pretty straightforward what we were all trying to do.
Yeah, once we got into it, it was really straightforward.
Either
Like,
way.
I had so many more master plans. I wanted to go get my torch.
You
So
wanted
I
to win
needed
in a lot more ways.
Basically.
Thank you for watching. I know this is a shorter video. Hopefully we can bring some more content.
But we
including
finished
that-
a game.
that
We did a
head-to-head
short
affair.
game.
Yeah.
I
you did do a
enabled
short
us to
game.
do
You
a
did.
short
All right.
game.
Whatever the case,
All
whatever you
me.
do, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time.